Welcome on my YouTube channel, or on our YouTube channel, better to say. So, dear friends, this is the next case when I must buy it, and I will need your help to identify the exact type and why I must buy it. I will explain it later within few seconds in this video, because at first I would like to thank you everybody for watching our videos, for subscribing our YouTube channel, and if you like our videos and if you would like to support our channel, you can also join our channel. Why I must buy it? Because up to now I have never seen this type. Yeah, this is Tesla from the early 70s, from the years 1970 up to 1974, 75, I guess. And it looks very similar like the Tesla Studio 70. I have about 3-4 pieces of the Tesla Studio 70. I will show it to you. I have them here, some pieces of this professional mono Tesla amplifiers. Moment. Yes. Nice. Cables. Okay. Tesla Studio 70 in pretty nice orange color, and another one is there, maybe little different. Yes. The next one. I can hold it. So this is also Tesla Studio 70. Watch, it looks small but pretty heavy. The dimension is the same, cabinet is the same with some small differences. Yes, we can put it so, but I think that it's not original, so but let's put it back on the floor here. Okay, and up to now I have never seen this amplifier with such a position of these plastic knobs with potentiometers. Never seen. And yes, normally it's from the backside label. Yes, here's the. I took the lens and tried to read it, because I can read some letters here, Tesla, AZK, some numbers, but the exact type I cannot read. Yes, you can watch it here. This is the original paper, aluminum label with the type, and I don't know the exact type. It looks maybe more similar to the Tesla Studio 71, which has such a type of potentiometers, but not in this position. Yes, this power button, it's not original. We have here such a button, so it's some do-it-yourself upgrade. But if you know this type, or if, please write me in comments. So this is the reason why I must buy it. I bought it about, I can say 2 weeks ago, together with some more interesting devices from my supplier. It was the also the type which I never seen. Yes. I see it there, but it's much more heavy. Professional amplifier Vermona Regent. This type I've also never seen before. So I put here active link to the Vermona Regent. Maybe it will be for you interesting. And there was also, I bought a huge Laney guitar amp with two Celestion 70 speakers. Interesting device, but I can say nowadays device. So nothing for the vintage audio audio lovers. So let's try it. I would like also to see what's inside. But as it is usual, I think I will record next one video with the deconstruction. Maybe we can watch from the bottom. Yes. It looks inside rather similar. So let's try it. As you can see, here are inputs, DIN5, old DIN5 connectors, and the output. This is maybe you don't know it. It's well known, I think, only in the past Czechoslovakia, Czech Republic, Slovak Republic, the Tesla knife connector. I think I have here some videos on my YouTube channel with the Tesla knife connectors. So I have prepared here some my professional cable. So this is the Tesla knife connectors, connector multipin, and they were produced in more versions. The knives were one version with such as short connectors, then is another version with long connectors up to the top here, and then next version with the knives which are made of two parts, the short ones, and here are also on the top next part of connector knives here on the top. Interesting, but I think I cannot show it to you now. I have them maybe there in some box backside. So this is the knife connector with this plastic knife on the top. And interesting is that this multipin connector by the professional Tesla amplifiers you can use for different outputs, like here's ground. The first one is usually ground, then is 4 ohms usually, then 8 ohms, maybe sometimes 15 ohms, and also 100 volts output. Okay, and we can read here 50 watts. So let's try it, and we'll see what happens if I connect it for the first time into the electricity. I will use more connectors to reach the speaker boxes, or one speaker box, and it will be the professional Dynacord, which is here on the floor. You cannot see it, maybe you can see this. Not the bass box, Dynacord GX100, and this professional horn tweeter. I will use this speaker box. So connected, speaker is connected, and then I will have to find. Yes, I have it here. Another very rare plug. Yeah, it was used here in Czechoslovakia by the cooking devices, and so this is the original plug. So let's do it. I cannot use these German sockets. I have to use this Czechoslovak. Yes, I can use German. This is German. So let's see what happens. Reality. For the first time after many years, light is on, amplifier is quiet. Something like miracle. I hope that it will not be quiet after connecting signal. Let's find the DIN5 adapter and signal from CD player. Let's switch it on. DIN5, where to connect it. Maybe we can try the tape magnetophone. nothing happens. Let's try any other one input. Nothing. Second. So, dear friends, this is, I can say, reality. Sometimes happens, the light is on and no sound. I usually say that it is something like my private lottery. A lot of devices, or the most of devices, I am purchasing with no possibility of testing. So light is on, and as it is usual, the supply always says if they connected it into the electricity and the light is on, perfect, it's in working condition. Yes, the light is on, it's working. So, dear friends, I think I have the clock. I think the video is long enough, and let's try to open it in the next video. So watch my next video and I will open it. It's only for here 2 and 2 screws, and I will open the top cover and we'll see what's inside. So, dear friends, thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing our YouTube channel. If you like our videos and if you would like to support our channel, you can also join our channel. And please, if you know the exact type, write me in comments. So once more, thank you and have a nice day.